I didn't mean to kick him off. I didn't mean to kick him off. Oh, is this not working?
It's working. What's not working?
You're frozen.
Am I?
Did something happen?
I can hear you. Can you
Are
hear
you
me?
muted?
I can hear you.
Mm-mm.
Can you hear me? No? Can everyone out there hear me?
Mm-mm. I can see your microphone moving, but I don't hear anything. Unless it's me. Let's just do a chat check. Chat check. Who can you hear? Can you hear me? Can you hear Cece? Or neither? I can hear both of you. I can't hear you. You know what it is? Let me see something really quick. I think I know what happened. Try now.
Testing. Testing mode. Testing 1, 2. Paige always has me blocked. And then he acts like it's my accident. This is really all part of it. I've been blocked a lot lately. Look what he did. He left me here all alone. Keep going. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. That is so funny. So funny. I'm sure Paige will be back shortly. Anybody got anything fun they like to talk about or play with? Newest acquisition for me personally. Kind of funny. I forgot it. I didn't complete the set, so I was able to do that. So I got all 3 in. Hi. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Bubba?
There we go.
Change of scenery?
Does it work now?
I can hear you still.
I couldn't hear you before. That was probably my fault. Whoa, what the hell is that? Let's do this. Charm of the show.
Yeah. Anybody watch Wonder Man yet? Thoughts? I need you guys to finish that so you can tell me what you think.
First. Oh, proof that this show is not AI. Oh, I was like, I lost you again.
That is true.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for bearing with us for 3 minutes. Oh, damn.
This thing even has working suspension.
What is that? I didn't catch it because I was...
The biker mice from Mars. Vinny?
Oh, yeah. Do you like it?
This is the final biker. Yeah, I know. Honestly, this might be the best bike of all of them. It was the one I was least excited about because it's a little more of the street style rather than the hot rods.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, between
look at my hair. Sorry, I was trying to give you this
working headlight, functional suspension. Oh, check that out. And then it's got the magnetic cannon that attaches to the back. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
How much?
Perfect. The 2-pack was $44 on sale for the figure bike. $44. I don't think you can beat that.
What makes a good group rule for Mondo? I'm trying to get you out. That looks good, man.
I like it. I like it. I really like Micheal's stuff so far. Those cowboys from New Mesa, I really like those. Mm-hmm. You know what I really like? I like the idea that they do just really small waves. It's 3 or 4 figures, and then, you don't have anything to worry about until next year. Kind of like Jada Toys.
Mm-hmm.
3 or 4 figures, and you're good to go till next year. I'm ready for wave 2 of Scooby-Doo. Bring it on.
Oh yeah, man. I like not having a bunch of like stuff just drop. Jeez, that's crazy. Well, let's get the show started because I'm sure everybody has other shit they want to
Timestamp it.
do. We need to. This will be a good one. All right, let's go. Here we go. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode number. Do you know the number?
248.
Boom, 248. My name's Paige, where we give you positive insight into the world of collecting a very chill and relaxed atmosphere. I say we because we had a last-minute trade before the deadline, and we lost one of our hosts.
Yeah, but didn't we get Sydney Sweeney in a second-round pick?
Yeah. You didn't see the banner like posted? It said,
Yeah.
Wait a minute, it's not a package deal. You both don't go? It's just one of you guys?
Just one, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice try. You're stuck with me.
Yeah. It's kind of weird to see all those guys getting traded. I'm like, damn, didn't they just make all these blockbuster deals for these guys to get there and then they're gone? But
you know how I know I'm out of touch with the NBA?
Mm-hmm.
When they do these blockbuster trades, and I'm like, who's that guy?
He's still playing?
Who's that guy? I'm like, Anthony Simon. I'm like, who is this? I 75% of the guys that were traded this week, I have no idea who they are. No idea.
I saw some, and the first thing I thought was like, I guess you get spoiled. There was like one or two players in our era that got traded.
Yeah.
And it was usually a guy that, Sam, the milkman, got traded. He's like, nobody cared.
Yeah.
And then you maybe had like a blockbuster trade, but that was like later on. I remember when Rodman went to San Antonio, I was like, what?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a quick thought.
Uh-oh.
Can you imagine if the toy community and the content creator space had trades? You'd have some of these guys going on other shows and shit. Blah 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 show.
Yeah.
Traded this person and they're gonna get this person. Oh man. That would be hilarious just for like a year.
Yeah.
And you'd have to make it like random.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. Kind of like it's like a reverse NBA draft. You just have a bunch of like balls or something like that in there and you spin it around.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it looks like Cece's gonna go to this show. That would be crazy. Anyway, good to see everybody. Hope everyone's had a great week. How's your week been? Good?
It's been a good week, man. I've had a fair amount of toy time the last few days, so that's been really nice.
What's on the table?
The biker mice. I'm working with those Mondo toys still. I got that all set up still. I still want to try to get some better photos out of the Mondo Ghostbusters. I haven't given up on that yet. Plus, I got Winston coming in 2 days, so I'm looking forward to that.
Who did I see? Sal. He had it. It looked good. I think I sent you a picture, right?
Yeah. They all look good. They all look really good. I can't wait to get Ray be the last one, and then I'm really waiting for Janine to go up for that pre-order. That looks really, really good.
Oh, I saw her at New York. Oh, she looked good, man. Yeah. That whole setup looked really good. KJ, thank you everybody for showing up. Appreciate you. Appreciate you guys sharing your time. Should we keep with tradition and say it's going to be a short show, but it won't? Oh, did I lose you?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, no, this is just a bad joke. I got it. Yeah. KJ gets traded all the time. Off of what Figure Fight Club? They have a rotating kind of thing. That was a fun show. Good evening. I think we're caught up. Ty's in the house. Hey, what's up, Ty? Good to see you, man. Oh man, can't wait for those packs. He's gonna have some cutout packs he's working on. They look really good. But first, before we start, let's do a little bit of show foreplay. Oh, wait a minute. I did do that on the table. What do we have? Top cons for tonight. Top cons for tonight. Let's keep it a little organized, even though I'm disheveled right now. So top cons for tonight, what I had for us was we'll do some what? Legends, Classified, Legions, Mezco. Talk about the pre-order for today, and that's pretty much it. They're good?
Sounds like a solid 2.5 hours to me.
Nice. Ty said he's working on it right now. Yeah. That'll keep the show tight. All right. Yeah. Note to self, just make a diss track and you will win the most grants.
Yeah.
Wow.
Super Bowl halftime shows. He's had a huge year.
Like 2 years, I would say, wouldn't you? Like that. Yeah. Jesus, man. That is crazy.
Yeah.
He wins his 26th award. What did they say? More than Jay-Z, more than the guy that he wrote a couple nursery rhymes about. Yeah, he had a good year. 2 years. I did see this. They put up his numbers for the halftime show, and they're talking about if Bad Bunny can break that record.
Well, you know what? It'll be interesting because, Bad Bunny's just so international.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's the Super Bowl, which is very American, so it's an interesting combination.
Well, I heard they have a competing show, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an alternate version of that halftime show someplace else, I heard.
Yeah.
I personally am more interested in the Puppy Bowl, so I don't really care.
That's a must watch.
Yeah. I haven't watched, just like you said, the NBA. I haven't really watched any football. I watched some Shador highlights, but obviously he's not playing. I did see him in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Or whatever that was. It looked like modified flag football practice. What are they doing?
Yeah, it's the Pro Bowl has become flag football now.
So they don't get hurt or something, or?
Yeah, because guys weren't participating, and so they were just a drop. Well, they're still having a problem with them not participating.
I know they got guys returning interceptions for like 90 yards.
Yeah,
one-handed ones. I was like, what is this crap, man? I was looking at it like, what is this?
Football is that it's a contact sport. So how do you play it safely?
Is there like incentive for like money or something? I don't get it.
I do believe they do get some sort of a bonus, but I don't think it's anything equal to their value. You know what I mean? You're talking about some of the highest paid guys in the league.
It was just weird. It was like watching it was like the first time I watched the NBA, the NBA All-Star Weekend, and they were doing like the skills challenge. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess Prince's halftime show, I would watch that in a heartbeat. I've been watching a lot of Prince.
You know what they almost need to do is just make it kind of like a futures game. That way you just have the young guys, get all the first year, second year guys, that type of thing, kind of the future of the league, and because they can handle it a little more than you don't want the older guys out there doing it.
Well, plus you'd be highlighting them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like you said, I don't get it, man. Everything is weird now. Second, but yeah. Congrats, Kendrick. I wanted to show this. I had another screen. Did we talk about this last week?
A little bit.
Okay, so they're gonna be at Toylanza, and they're gonna have a lot of this stuff. So, and these are all the new teams. I had a message from them because they put this up and they said, "Hey, what do you think that we're going to do?" or something to that effect. Yeah, you just butchered it. We just left our licensing conference. Our expansion was on display. Can you find your team? So I took like 2 guesses. One, because I kind of knew. I was like, FSU and Oregon. I said, and an NIL, you know how they have the NIL deals with the players? Yeah. I said, it looks like, you can't see it here, but over here-ish, I knew it every time.
Beauty of the show.
Yep. But over here, you could probably pull this up on the thing. But over here, right here, they had number 15 for Florida. Tim Tebow. And I joked with him. I was like, "Oh, Tim Tebow," and they said, because I don't know Florida's number 15. I thought they retired his number, so whatever.
Yeah.
But I was like, Tim Tebow, and they said, maybe they have these NIL legends now, so you might get there. I think they're working that out, but they might get like players like Tim Tebow, or I thought I saw Reggie Bush on there too. Don't quote.
Yeah, give me a Charles Woodson.
Oh yeah.
Charles Woodson.
Yeah, that would be nice. A Michael Vick, Virginia Tech. So, and then I mentioned that
stuff still, or is he still banned?
I think he's good. He's doing he's doing shows now.
Yeah.
Kind of got swept under, right?
I don't know. It seems like when your name's attached to animals, he'd have been better off abusing babies, probably.
Yeah, not like he. Anyway, I won't make that. I won't make that joke. I don't need them hacking into my stuff, but yeah, they had that, and then they sent me like a little message, and they said possibly NFL. Don't quote me. I was like, holy crap, they're like moving up quick. So new teams,
better, right? Because isn't McFarland that's supposed to be trying to get back into the NFL again, bringing back starting lineup? Thank you.
Okay.
I know that they started doing hockey. They already put those, and then they said they were going to do NBA and NFL possibly.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be nice. Jerry Rice. What team did Rice play for?
God, is it Mississippi State or something like that? It's
I don't even remember. I can't remember where Moss played, but yeah. To wrap it up really quick, new college teams, new NIL players, and then possibly NIL legends, and possibly NFL. Wow, that's a big undertaking.
It is.
Yeah, I like their figures; they're pretty cool. But anyway, keep an eye out for that. That they're going to be in Toylanta. So if you're going, please hit me up. This one was for MC. Man, this guy, he does everything.
Yeah.
He did Voltron.
Sculpting the figures.
Yeah, Hasbro's doing. Hasbro's doing Voltron. I don't know. I'm on the fence with this. I loved Voltron when I was a kid. I know MC's probably chomping at the bit. Sneaky said Jerry Rice played for Mississippi State. Mississippi Valley. Sorry.
Mississippi Valley.
Yeah, Hasbro's doing Voltron. What do you got for that? Yeah, you're like me. I was like,
I like that. See, once again, this is going to be. I hope they mess the lineup, and the reason why I say that is, when I was a kid, the Voltron toys were pretty expensive, right? So that was kind of one of those lines I was never really able to get into, because as a kid, just didn't have the money for that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if they bring back those, it's gonna be like the whole flag all over again. Like I'll have to have them just because I couldn't have them then.
It's not a bad thing, right?
Yes and no. The wallet won't be happy, but the inner 12-year-old would be, awesome. But I've got, I don't know, I've got the, I don't remember who makes it, but it's kind of like the bigger Voltron. It's not the Carbonics that was like $600. It was the other one.
No, Coyote, jump in.
I got that Voltron in the other room.
Plus that space. I don't, man, like to have all those,
The figures, I would probably buy the figures, seeing as how I already have a Voltron. If they did the action figures, I'd probably buy those. Good thing about it is it would only be 5. I could do that.
Well, here's the other thing too. Is this going to be? Are they going to do an homage and do a kind of like a cartoon version, or are they going to do a movie version? Because to tack onto this story, it's kind of like the same conversation. But Hasbro also announced they're doing Street Fighter, and when I saw that, I was like, "Oh crap!"
Yeah, that's kind of weird, right?
Well, I for a second I was like, "Wow, they're jumping in with Storm and then jumping in with Jada," and then I think I read something where it said that these are going to be the movie figures. So you're going to have Cody Rhodes,
Oh,
50 Cent.
then I'm
I
asleep on both parts.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I read in one of the articles.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, so are they going to do this Voltron figure like Michael Bay style Transformers kind of
Yeah.
thing? Whatever the movie is, that's what they're going to do. I don't know. So
Soul of Shigoken. I'm pretty sure that's the one I got.
yeah, Coyote said, yeah, this is supposed to be the movie look. So I don't know. I'm glad that I don't need to fall down that rabbit hole. So. He said he didn't have much info on this, but SF Street Fighter movie looks cool so far. I've seen some clips. Yeah, there's just a lot of stars. It's going to be interesting how they balance all that. Like screen time. I heard there's a lot of fighting. I heard that with the new Mortal Kombat movie too. They had the guy that played Jax. He was talking about it. He was like, "There's so much action." So we'll see. But yeah, that's what you got. Paige, I will get you to buy Voltron. It's gonna be a hard sell, man. It really is.
If it's
But you
just the
might be.
movie version, I'd be fine. I won't need
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And he's the only actor I know. I don't know any of the other supporting actors, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, moving on. I put this in here for MC2 because we all like popcorn buckets, but evidently, at AMC there are some brand new popcorn buckets, book buckets. Get a nice little lanyard, and there's a couple of different. I thought about going over there tomorrow just to grab the Batman one.
Those are pretty cool. Who has those?
AMC.
So which
Yeah.
movie is this for?
I don't think it's for any particular movie. I think it's just
Yeah.
for it's. I know my theater when I go over there. They're pretty cool. They don't go, "Oh, you got to buy a ticket to get the bucket." They don't do any of that. They're just like, "Yeah, if you want to go, you can buy it." But they usually have a counter line, and it has all of them. I think I've seen that Megan. What's been a while? That Megan 2.0 bucket or whatever they had. They had a bunch of them over there. But I guess these are just going to be sitting over there, and it's like a book bucket. Looks like this. Got a little lanyard. Open it up like that, and I mean, I thought it looked cool. It was like,
Pretty neat.
yeah, they have like Justice League, Wonder Woman, Superman. They look pretty big. Uh, Superman, yeah, Superman Action Comics. I don't know that one. Batman, and then
It's
this
like
one,
a
I
DC
think.
release I didn't know about. I thought they snuck one in on me. Like, what am I missing?
Oh, like a movie?
Yeah, like I didn't even know there was a DC movie coming.
Yeah. It says how much though. You know what? I didn't look that part up.
The low price of $49.95.
Oh God.
No, I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate price. I bet it's not far from that though. Those buckets are getting more and more expensive.
Yeah. They're probably like, what did I pay for that Deadpool one? That Deadpool one I remember I bought at San Diego. I should have bought that Fantastic Four Herbie, but I was like, I'm not carrying this shit home. What is it? There's a blurry pic that 96% sure the AI of Ninja Turtle might be from Mattel. Oh, okay. There's just so much toy news right now. It's ridiculous. But yeah, if you like old comics and you like popcorn buckets, there's your new one. Moving on. Probably won't stay on this too much. Hasbro put up their Deadpool and Dogpool. This is the one with the what is it? The masturbating hands?
I was getting this confused with the Maximum Deadpool, but they already did that one, right?
Did they?
Didn't we already get Maximum Deadpool in hand? Or was that just a teaser for Maximum Deadpool?
No, I don't think that one's out yet, right?
I don't know. Now I got me second guessing myself.
I don't even know if that line's like, is it still going? Or?
Maximum line, man, oh man, I don't know. It's taking a lot of heat.
Yeah, I don't so much. Yeah, so he said yes, we did.
I thought so.
Yeah, well, I guess you got another Deadpool right here, but it have Dogpool with it and whatever you call those masturbating hands, and there was some other stuff. I had some other pictures that was like these, you know, guys don't like talking about Marvel Legends anyway.
I watched Deadpool 2 while I was at work yesterday. It's still a family movie.
Yeah, I watched 3 a couple times just because I was like messing around with Wolverine.
Yeah.
I've not been able to put that figure down, man. Well, actually, I did for Doc Savage, but yeah, 3 was good.
Still in stock on Mezco site, or is he sold out?
Wolverine, I think he was join the wait list. And then I've seen like, people like with pictures, and I think D did a review, and that kind of bumped some things up. Like most of the ones I saw that were available, they're gone now. So I'm just worried about the Master of the Universe popcorn buckets. Oh God, can you imagine that? A Castle Grayskull bucket? Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. What is it? Yep, that's one more maximum. Maximum. Yeah. Yeah, dude, they catch a lot of heat for this maximum.
Effort.
That's not the tagline I keep hearing. I keep hearing, oh, it's minimal effort. Minimal whatever.
Minimal effort, maximum price.
Yeah. I just looked at the popcorn buckets. Oh, so thanks, Greg. I guess these books are only $21.
Oh, that's a steal.
It is. I think they're tins, right?
That must be the price empty, because there's no way you're getting popcorn for $21.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, Paige. Thanks, Paige, for posting the green. Oh yeah, no problem, man. I know some people were asking about that. A little bit tight in the torso, but it's pretty good. I like it. Those buckets were so cool. Until those 3 got it. This good. I saw somebody. Oh, Ty actually. Who is he? I saw Ty print out the thing from Philly, the love sign. I saw that. I wanted the Fast and Furious one for the Ghost Rider. Yeah, I did too. That and the Fantastic Car. I thought that would have been cool. Anyway. Off Legends. And what we got next? Yeah. So stuff that we don't know much about, but kind of talked about last week. So they did put this offering up. Mythic Legions did put their offering up. The Joe Manganiello. I'm sorry, sir. It's okay. He'll never talk to me anyway. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. But
Manganiello.
is it man what?
Manganiello.
Yeah, I don't want to piss that guy off anyway. I've seen how big he is.
He's a good sized dude.
Yeah. I'd give him a little bit of rump, but not too much. Yeah, this is interesting. So I only toe dipped into this. I wanted to get. So what are your thoughts? Like this? So this finally got revealed. We had teases, but this is your reveal.
Honestly, I really, really like this figure. When they showed it the first time a couple months ago, whatever, it looked really good. And Mythic Legions is another one of these companies where, it's been a minute since they put out a bad figure. Like if you're into the fantasy style, figures, I can't imagine you not being happy with it. I'm just really trying to stay away from it. Yeah. Because once again, you start with this RPG line, and then you got to have the rest of them, and really nice stuff.
Yeah, because from what I understand, they're obviously, and please correct me if I'm wrong with any of this stuff. I just watched a little bit of the video. I only toe dipped into some of the chat just to kind of see, like, what the interest level was with this. Everybody seems like they're on board with this, and he's excited about it, and they're excited about it. And they have this plan for this, and I think another figure, and then they're going to kind of see how that goes, right? And then,
right. And then they got that Kickstarter thing going. It's got the figures that they keep announcing for it too.
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to put that in there, but I didn't want to make it too heavy. But
yeah, a lot going on. It's getting expensive.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was like, this looks cool. I want to, but I know me. I'll just be like, oh, well, I got this. I got to get the other. Dude, this looks. God, look at all the sculpting detail.
Yeah.
How much is this?
$80 right now.
It is 80. It's $80.
Yep.
I don't mean to say it like that. I just mean,
$80.
I wonder if that's because, his name's attached to it, and then.
Well, and they say that's the early price too, because the $100 is going to be the full retail price.
Oh yeah, I did see that part.
Yeah.
I have the female in here too, but so really quick, what do you think about? Because I don't want to have the same boring conversations, like, oh, I
Yeah.
like this. So what do you think about about collaborators, whether they be like content creators or personalities or stars or whatever, or artists, and working with other companies, like doing stuff like this?
I love collaborations because to me, you end up with something good because you get people that are genuinely interested in the project. I think you really saw that when we had the 4-H Mezco collab with Doctor Doom, the figure of the decade. So, we need another Mezco 4 Horsemen collab.
Yeah.
Figure of the decade, Doctor Doom. Prove me wrong.
Man, there's some good stuff coming out right now. Are you just mean Mezco or figures period?
What's that?
Do you mean Mezco or just figures period? Because, man, there's some good stuff coming out right now.
I put Doctor Doom up against anything.
Oh, wow.
Anything. Doctor Doom, hands down. Hands down. Figure of the decade.
I think we should talk about this at the end of the year because there's probably going to be something that, that you'll like. Oh, he's bigger scale, but look at that. He's that bigger scale. Yeah, I don't like when I said $80. It's not like they want $80 for this. It was more like $80 like sticker shock kind of thing. But I totally get it. His name attached to it. Isn't some of this, and I'm not knocking it, isn't some of this like reused too, right? Like I've seen this.
Well,
parts of it, right?
I wonder how, Big Bad had an exclusive that I think looked very similar to this, but I think that one was bigger.
Yeah.
I could be wrong because I thought the one that Big Bad had was about the same size as that. I'm sure I'm gonna say this wrong, but it's the blue dragon guy, that Arakagor. But he's huge. He's huge.
MC said that you need to get this before it gets on the aftermarket. You think it'll be one of those Mythic Legions that are like $300, $400?
I think those days are gone, especially with this being so widely pre-ordered. I think you got a month to pre-order this thing. There's going to be a bunch of these.
Yeah. Molotov says that it's going to end on the 26th.
Plus, you know how many people are buying this thing with the intent on flipping it later?
Well, it's every...
It's about timing. It's about timing.
I still don't get that. I don't understand, like...
Never buy on the bubble.
Yeah, I don't get that. Like, if there's something up like this, I mean, I get people, like, maybe your taste changed a little bit, or maybe you didn't know, but I don't know if you saw this, like, why you would, like, miss out on it right now. And then you'd pay double or triple later. It just seems counterintuitive. I don't know. It's whatever.
Well, I just always like to post, bought for, just not my style, willing to let go for twice retail.
You're honest about it.
Those posts are always so funny.
Yeah,
so funny.
Yeah. I saw some of this and I watched some of the video and stuff like that. It was cool, man. We talk about like collaborations and stuff like that. I've seen some of them that just kind of like, it looks like it's a deadpan thing. They're like, yeah, here it is. This is the new thing. He seemed like he was energetic, very excited about it, excited about not only where they're going in the direction, but then also that potential to go farther.
Yeah. And
the Horsemen seem like they're pretty. Some of that stuff, you just kind of look at and you go, "Oh, that's cool,"
Yeah.
I don't mean to keep throwing Mezco into anything, but when I went to We were at was it San Diego, and went over to like Ghost Machine, and we take over the Junkyard Joe over there, and
Yeah.
they had it. They were just like, oh, this is really cool. They seemed like really excited about it, and it wasn't just like, all right, just put it over there, you know.
Yeah.
They were like, wow, this came out really well. It just you could just kind of tell,
Yeah.
you know. So that's the way it seemed like with him, and so this is a big get for them, you know, in terms of
Yeah.
like star power crossover compatibility. So they also put this up again. I guess this is the second figure, correct, in the line. What is Arconia is pre 75 direct. It'll be 99 after the pre-order. The woman is $50 now. Come on. There's not like equal pricing for these guys. You're gonna have the Legions ladies getting on to you about this.
Yeah.
Fair pricing now. I'm
Yeah.
not making a joke about it, just That's good though. It's only 50. Is she single? Not single. Is she like single jointed? Asuka. Oksana?
Bayou. She used to play tennis or something, did she?
Yeah, who was that? What was her name? I forgot. All right, so this is their other one. It looks like it's single, right? It comes with a lot of stuff. Alternate head. What are the highlights from the Legionnaires about this one? Anything, CC? No?
I mean, I have. You won't catch me saying too much negative about them. I try to avoid it just for my wallet's sake. They call them legions for a reason. You can't buy just one.
I was talking to the horse. I saw the horseman talking to someone about the licensing his characters, but not sure if it was for this or somewhere else down the line. Yeah, the video I saw, he was talking about these two offerings, but then he was also talking about what it would have a woman figure skater. In my opinion, it works great for all because Four Horsemen would eventually get that line, or an Accord, a Minotaur, but adding them sooner than later, thanks to the Joe's fandom. Yeah, that's another good point. Like you're bringing in not only you know Mythic Legions, Four Horsemen, all that stuff, fans, but you're also bringing fans of his, him as well. She's very Conan like. I like her. And now having those parts to add to the library for future non-fandom releases is just a huge, yeah, it works around. If you're cool with reuse, you know?
Yeah. Very taboo.
Oh yeah. I do like, so I did watch, I think I watched Vala's, there was some show that he did, I can't remember the name. I'm pretty sure it was with Laser Pants, but I know a lot of people give him flack, but I mean in terms of like just information from a business standpoint, I think that information is just it's it's really good because regardless of what you think of him, at least he's giving you uh kind of like the behind the scenes explaining it, and it gives it credibility because somebody that's actually doing it, as opposed to saying, yeah, reuse, they do it because of this. Ah, shut up, hey, you don't know what you're talking about. Or anybody else, you
Yeah.
got a guy that's actually running a company. He's like, reuse is it's necessary because of this.
Yeah.
I like I do like the transparency. I think they were talking about somebody from Hasbro. They have their own channel, and he was explaining some of these things as well, and they were just kind of piggybacking off of the information too,
Yeah.
but giving his perspective. But they had a really good conversation about reuse, and I go, yeah, probably 10% of the people are probably not gonna, you know, take it in, but at least you have somebody that's credible putting the information out. If that makes sense. Uh, Joe's.
Didn't this line
Brandon
die like
Jones.
2 years ago?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Didn't they were pronounced dead? It's like they were given 6 months to live, and they're still going.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. Like the same people that said that they're still in the groups. I think they wait, for their moment to like jump on it. It's like, and nobody ever says anything to them either. It's like, didn't you say? Weren't you the guy that said that this line was dead? You're like, yeah. But Joe's is going strong. I don't see this line going anywhere for a while, but eventually you're probably gonna run out,
Yeah.
of the characters and stuff. And one of the characters that they're offering here, some jokes about it, but then also it kind of makes you wonder what direction you can take after, I guess, going mainline for a while. Because I think they're running out of characters, right?
They got to be getting pretty close. Like you're starting to get into more of the more obscure stuff, like the GI Joe. What was it?
Yeah.
Was it the Future Force 2000? You know what I'm talking about? It was.
Yeah, when you start getting into that,
Yeah.
yeah, into those, and they skate some of it. Like I don't have a problem with Cobra Line. I know a lot of people aren't fans of it, but I mean they've done a pretty good job of saying, okay, yeah, here's Globula, here's Nemesis Enforcer, or whatever they called him. And here's a couple of like, here's Big Lob. Like you're throwing some of these, Marauder characters or something, but they've been doing a good job of just like interjecting them. But pretty soon you're going to get into, like you said, that here's Sci-Fi 3000 or like what?
Battle Force 2000, and that's what it was, wasn't it? And once you got into those weren't nearly as good.
Yeah, I kind of tapered off when I was like that. The master class on tooling, yeah, that was it. That was awesome. He gave the tooling cost for the Vanguard. Yeah, I know. So I know a lot of people like to. Man, it really opens up your perspective on vehicles, like totally. Because he talks about the tooling, like all the parts and everything like that, and how some of the sections were different costs and everything like that. And he was very transparent. He told you how much that the tool, all the tooling and everything was on that for that offering for the Vanguard.
Mm-hmm.
And I was blown away. One, because he made it public, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then the other thing, he talked about the additional cost, and then it made sense when you heard the total, kind of like when Mez came on and he was like, those single jointed bodies, they're six figures. He's
Yeah.
really like, you got to try to get as much as you can out of it, but so you can kind of understand. I already understood why you would make different versions of that vehicle, like the pink one and all that stuff. But he went through and he was just talking about that, and it was really eye opening and kind of bringing all that together on why companies would do reuse.
Just another repaint. How lazy.
Yeah, I mentioned to one guy, I was like, we talk about it on the show all the time to him, like, hey man, they don't have any problem making new stuff if you're willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
But if you're taking issues with them charging $30 for a Legends or whatever it is now, or a 116 for a Mezco figure. If you want new stuff, can you imagine what the price is going to be with that? It's like,
Yeah.
Maybe it's nail polish, maybe it's Maybelline. I'm not that far along, but people would help give me advice on how stuff places. Yeah, Kyle, it'd be really, really cool to pick your brain about it too, because you're developing. You kind of have a fresh set of eyes on everything. Number of tools to save money. That's another thing, and exactly what type of stuff he talked about. Yeah, they were talking about that too, about how they were negotiating pricing, and man, it was just really good. It's like you have these molds, you want to keep them, for the reuse later, or do you sell them back because they can make new stuff out of them? It's very interesting. But back to GI Joe, because I'm pretty sure somebody will say some of this stuff reuse, but new characters. So Overkill. Overkill was the bat. this one. I put that in there. Overkill was that gosh. But anyway, Overkill was that one. It was like a gold robot or something like that.
Yeah.
But that one was on there. And then of course they had just who was it? Red Dog, Taurus. They had Zartan's daughter on here. Ninja Force Zartan. These look pretty cool. And then they did like a little tease. These all look good. They're all digital renders, of course. They're gonna vary. Did you get a chance to check these out, or
I did. They look good.
do you have a favorite out of any of them?
Honestly, probably Airtight. It's probably the one that stood out to me the most. I'm sure I'll get Airtight and the Hydro Viper. Everyone says that one is Wild Bill, but I don't know. I think there's going to be a curveball. I think they kind of want you to believe that's Wild Bill. I don't think that's him.
No, it's Brave Star. See?
Yeah, it's Brave Star.
I don't know. I went through when. Oh yeah, I sent you stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
guys who I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, because they said that they weren't gonna do Wild Bill. Am I right? Like when they did the Dragon.
The hatchet doesn't make any sense for Wild Bill. And he's so stocky in the legs right there in that render. I don't think it's Wild Bill.
I saw a guy saying that's the guy from Red Dead Redemption, Clint Eastwood. I don't know what to think. Am I wrong? Didn't they say they weren't going to do Wild Bill again?
Yeah, I thought Wild Bill was going to be exclusive to the, as he should be, the Dragonfly.
Yeah, I think they should. That way, like, it's incentive for people. You know, if you missed out, you missed out on. I mean, they did do Mephisto, right?
Right.
I mean, they were harping right up and down. They were like, "You won't get it unless you get this."
Yeah.
I'm still mad about that. Not mad about that. I'm disappointed. I really wish that card would have funded.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't care what it is. I'm just happy to see more cowboy themed stuff. Yeah, you can use it. I don't know. I don't know who this could be. Have they figured it out yet?
No, I don't think they've announced who it is, but I don't think it's Wild Bill. It's definitely going to be somebody else. But I can't think of anybody else in the Joe line that had a Western motif. There's nobody that I can think of. I was thinking about it all day. I was like, man, I can't think of anybody.
I think the one that I sent you wasn't it? Well, we already got like that Rawhide, and then also we've gotten like 2 different versions of Recon.
Yeah.
Or so I don't know if they do another one of him, right? This is a Dreadnought. I don't know. Dreadnought. I don't know.
Wasn't there like a but see how wasn't there one that was like Bushwhack or something like that, or
Yeah, something like Bush. I don't know. Let me see. G.I. Joe Bush. Not safe for work.
Be careful Googling that. Yeah, don't tell.
Bush. Bushido? Bushmaster? Was it Bushmaster?
What's Bushmaster look like?
I don't know. I should have go to Joe Wikipedia. Bushmaster. Images of G.I. Joe Bushmaster. Nope. Not what I see. I just see a bunch of I don't know. I'm surprised Kyoto hasn't jumped in on this. G.I. Joe Bush? Who's that? Australian Bush hat? Who's this guy? Well, they got this guy, but I don't think he could be him. He was a 6 scale figure. He looks like he had a cowboy hat, Australian Bush hat. I think this is just for some kind of itsy thing. I don't know, dude. Whoever did it, Lenny did a good job kind of, digging deep into it. Google image Honda Lou West. Kanye West. I think maybe MC thinks he is. I already forgot how to spell it. Where was he at? Honolulu West. Honolulu West. Man, watch. He's gonna be sending me this like some thirst trap thing. Gotcha. Got him. This is a female. Oh, that's the one that I sent you. This is the Viper. I was like, it's gonna be him. You remember him?
Who's that?
The guy that kept calling him. He's like, this is the Viper. Go to 5552. And they went there, and Cobra would be there every time. And then at the end, he's like walking down the road, and they're like, who's that? He goes, I'm here. 5 o'clock, West Windows. Who are you? I am the Viper. And they're like, yeah, this one that I'd have to get out of it, but it's worth it because he's not here, right? So let's show him some love. Let's add this. Share screen. Remember this? As soon as you see it, you're probably going to remember. But that doesn't look like her. This girl? Is it showing up?
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like the girl, though. Like, she doesn't have a female body, unless those thighs are... Who was she again? Was she... Wild West, after setup, place home was under the opponent. Oh, this is a card. Why am I reading that? Anyway, they spend too much time on this. Anyway, they got the mystery figure here. So, is that a Pip Boy? Be right back. The Viper. Yeah, I don't know. Well, anyway, mystery figures coming with the rest of these figures that look really cool. I think this is like kind of like the first wave I've seen where I'm just like, yeah, I'm all in on this. Usually I have a little hesitation, but not Brave Star. They got,
Yeah.
This really intrigued me. When I saw this, I was thinking to myself,
You
damn.
chose this one for the swamp skier.
Yeah, but I was sitting there thinking I'm gonna have like what? How many swamp skiers were there? Because you had the core guys, right?
Yeah.
So you had Zartan, Zorana. Was Zorana in the original ones? Or did she? No, she was later. So who was it? Maybe what, 4 of these?
Yeah. It's a very different design from the original swamp skier, though.
Do you like it or no?
I like the classic version better.
Yeah. It looks cool though.
I mean, with as many of those classic ones that have been 3D printed, I can't believe they didn't just make one.
Yeah, me too. The good thing about this is even if you got a couple of them, at least they gave her different looks,
Yeah.
Like you could have a couple of females in these masks and stuff like that. Be a gang or something.
Yeah.
And they're trying not to make you feel guilty about buying multiples. But yeah. You getting this?
No.
Damn it. Thought I had you.
No. If it would have been the original swamp skier, I'd have definitely had to have one because I've 3D printed a couple, so I would have definitely had to have one. But
oh, just because they didn't follow the original look?
Yeah.
Yeah. Punk Zartan.
Yeah.
Ninja Force Zartan. Yeah. This looks cool. Be a nice little gang member, if you don't want to use him for that. Dude, I thought this was cool. This is the kind of stuff I like seeing like in groups. Like instead of this past trash, all that, they didn't give us a golden handle axe. I like seeing stuff like this. This Checkpoint Alpha, they're pretty cool. I like stuff they put in there, but they put up, who is this person? And they kind of went through it, gave her bio and everything. That's the kind of stuff I like seeing in groups, man. Because you may not know, who's Doc Savage, I don't know who the Man of Bronze is. So I just thought that was cool. I like them. Some Jada leaks here. Reuse.
I got to get caught up on my Street Fighters. I'm behind.
Good luck. I think I'm still missing Dazzle, Bison. They keep putting out Player 2 stuff I didn't even know existed. Who was the new one? Akuma came out. I don't even know if I have that one on order.
Yeah.
Did you do that one or?
No, I'm way behind. Like I don't have Blanca. I don't have Sagat.
Yeah. He says Jenga. Oh, so see, this is what we should have them do. Just research for us. Just kidding. Ripper, Torch, Buzzers, Zartan. So 4. We need to get 4. So I said we. Could be like the name from the Dragonfly, a nobody. Yeah. There was an alternate WoW build. But I keep going back to they said on that stream a couple times. So of course these are leaks. I definitely wouldn't take these, as coming, and take them with a grain of salt. But different colorways for this, Player 2 versions, and then another what is this going to be the new San Diego Comic-Con exclusive then?
Oh God.
I mean, is it? Because this is the kind of packaging that they have for the cons.
That's what it looks like.
So wait a minute.
I missed out on both of those last year.
Yeah, and dude, I went on eBay. If you want Bison and Dazzle together, I think it's like the cheapest one I saw was $166.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Does this mean San Diego has started? Since this is, it's not official. It's not official yet. Let it go, Paige. Oh, here's another. I saw this too. Shout out to the Pit. Yeah, he said the same thing. It's not Wild Bill. This is one of the new characters that was mentioned in the Adventures in Collecting podcast that Lenny, Tony, and B-Mac had. So you're correct. That's a Mondo Superman. I saw this and I was like, wow, it's 1/6. Yikes.
Yeah.
You got thoughts on this?
Yeah. I like the Mondo stuff. But I do want to do a 1/6 scale.
This is huge.
Yeah.
Lois?
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's pretty nice.
Palm in his head like Shaq did. What's his name? Kevin Hart. Palm in his head. Yeah, what did they say? There was only 1,000 of these made. I think it was going to be like 2 something for this.
Yeah.
Not complaining about the price. Restricted to 1,000 units or limited editions. Man of Steel also features extras such as bonus Lois and Mr. Mythic. Available on Tuesday, February 3rd. Oh, MC also told me to remind everybody that Legends, the Ghost Rider, that's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Red Psycho Blue Chap one. Wired cape and everything. Is this a pickup or is it because it's 1/6? It's out of there.
Yeah, I don't mess around with the 1/6 stuff. Way too big.
Yeah, this looks good though, man.
I've got the Mondo Man at Arms, and that thing looks great, but they're just too big.
1/6 scale.
Yeah.
So how's the detail with that then? Like, because it's a simple design, but because it's 1/6, does it like? I know it's anime, but like, does it retain like details and stuff? Or?
It's not like one of those it's not nothing like Mythic Legions or anything like that. It's just a very solid. It just looks good. They look good. Not a lot of intricate detail, but
yeah. Aaron, thank you very much. So you just received shipping notification for Mofex Venom. Let There Be Carnage. Looks impressive and loaded with 5 head sculpts and accessories. MC's right now. He's like,
you had him at Mefex.
Yeah. Akuma has 2 shirts. I don't remember. I saw they showed the box. It did say not final. I can't really tell. Like this, and then oh, right there. Oh yeah, yeah. He's right. Is it a different outfit completely? Well, because that's a different colored gi, right? Who's the jerk that put not final, not final? I can't see everything.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to complain about it? Just kidding. Yeah. Let me see what else he had. Is a different kanji symbol on his back. Am I wrong, or didn't Toy Biz do a Doctor Strange with a soft plastic wire cape? What happened to that technology? I don't know. Man, I only think I have like 2 or 3 Toy Bizes. Do you remember?
A Toy Biz Doctor Strange with a wired cape?
I don't remember. That'd be interesting to look up.
I didn't have anything. I had some old Doctor Strange figures and stuff. I don't remember anything other than the hard plastic capes.
Yeah. All right, strap in. This is where I shine.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. All right, now that we fumbled through all the stuff that we don't know anything about, or at least I don't know anything about. Let's go.
Looking forward to this one?
Yeah. I am. I haven't played with the other one that much.
Ooh.
Yeah. And when I saw this at the show, again, it's a prototype, but most of it was pretty much done. It looked really cool. I like taking pictures. I think I took like a bunch of like close-up pictures. I didn't put them all out though, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was some of the stuff, but yeah, I don't. I like the look. I need to do more research.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still Casey Jones, but man, I'm stuck on Wolverine and Doc Savage right now. Those are some like really good figures. I also thought about I should have done it, but dug out Deadpool again, just to have them both.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as like this one, my excitement level's not. I think just because of the other Casey Jones. What about you? Did you get it, or
I did.
are you hyped?
Well, I'm kind of like you. Like, I really like the first one. This one looks really good. The last one I really like. He's a very playable figure. I don't know. I haven't revisited it more often. I almost think my problem is the turtle set is so much, and I'm so paranoid about losing accessories. Sometimes it prevents me from being able to enjoy stuff.
That bag that he has, we're putting stuff in there.
Yeah.
And we just kept putting stuff in the bag. I'm like, geez, he comes with so much, but even if you put it in the bag, there's still room.
Yeah.
Because he had, I think we put like the old style goalie hockey stick.
Yeah.
And something else, I think. But I was like, man, there's still room to put stuff. He looks cool. I don't know. Maybe it's because we already got that version, and there's other new stuff coming out that's kind of like,
yeah.
But he's charging, and he's already moved. So he charged a couple of days ago, and then he already has moved to their shipping queue. It doesn't mean that this is shipped yet. It just means it's in the queue. So in the next week or two, I don't know, depending on the show, probably tomorrow. So. You're pretty good about this, though, man. You ever notice that? Talk about Toyzfair. Oh yeah, Itinerary. Bam, next day.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see when this starts shipping out. But I was wondering how they would handle it. June is a really, yeah. I think I've met him twice. He's a really nice guy. Very quiet, very low key, but he brought figures and stuff for us to like mess around with. He's a really nice guy. But yeah, this is and then thanks to Plasty, he hit me up. Thanks Plasty and MC They always like kind of help me keep me in the know. But this is what we got right now. So Wolverine shipped. This is February. Possibly this is already shipped in hand at charge. Um, and then we still got these. And then also remember, Toyzfair is coming up. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But you have quite a bit, and I know you're waiting for this.
Yeah, I'm really waiting for Thor.
I'm really interested in hearing your honest thoughts about the figure.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna like it. Speaking of,
So funny.
yeah. Even though we have these things coming, this was kind of out of left field. Yeah, I don't know if you remember. This is Godzilla 1954, black and white. Dare I say the S word?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the seamless Godzilla. A collective cringe is going on right now. Bullet points are getting ready, right? Here we go, Batman 89 again. Yeah. So really quick before we start, credit. You got to give credit, right? So this was posted in our group by Sean Va. This isn't like a charging or shipping. This was just notification that his pre-order, the wait list he had, I guess, got moved to the pre-order queue. So that's a good indication that, okay, yeah, this is happening and we'll probably get charged for it pretty soon. What was it? So there's a couple things with this. I know a lot of people don't know this because this kind of happened a while back. I think when was this put up? This was put up in 2023. So this is a while back. This is like I did see some comments saying, damn, this has been longer than Batman. That's not true. You got a ways to beat that. Batman took, what was it, like 3 years? Yeah, 3 years, 2 months, 14 days.
Yeah.
So Batman doesn't even have the crown. There's another figure. But we won't give everybody that information. Let them do some research. But this is not the longest, but it is the one that probably went on hiatus. Probably, I think it ranks up there with the 5 points Doc Knock set. Nobody really knows what happened with that. You know? Yeah. So this is coming out, or it's starting to come out. Seamless body. Thoughts on this?
I told you I thought I had pre-ordered this. Apparently I didn't.
Yeah.
So I'm a little relieved at that. It's a pretty big hit.
It's 140.
Pretty cool though, I got to be honest. And boy, did I enjoy that Godzilla -1 movie.
Yeah. I've seen 2 versions of this. The last one I saw is the one that they've been using for like the last couple of conventions. Mm-hmm. And it was cool. I know it doesn't mean much because it was, again, that was the one that I saw was probably they've been using for like the last year and a half. So that doesn't really tell you much. And again, take all these comments with a grain of salt. Like, you take it and you put it up there. And of course, I'm like, oh, let me mess around with this for a little bit. Yeah. So mess around with it. It didn't move much. So here's my thoughts. I think the reason why this probably got pushed back so hard, I'm hoping because they took some of the feedback and then they also saw some of the things that happened with 89, and they probably said, we need to fix some stuff. So yeah. I'm hoping that's the reason for the delay, right?
Yeah.
Some good things about it, like when I messed the one that it wasn't posed or anything, but it felt different than 89 Batman. It still had that squishy feel to it, like Tangerine and Gwen. But you don't have soft goods, so obviously I know people are going to be concerned about that, the breakdown with material and stuff. I'm hoping that they just took that extra time to be able to iron some stuff out.
You got some dynamic poses planned?
Yeah, I'm going to have the one where he's sliding on his tail. He's like,
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, so here's another thing too, right? So I know, again, doesn't mean too much, but that figure, if it's been, those cabinets are hot as hell. I can't stand like I don't not that I don't stand I can't stand it, but it's funny like you when you're setting stuff up, it's so hot in there, and there's people coming up and they're talking to you and they're like, "Hey, Paige," I'm like, "Hey," and you turn and your hands all sweaty and you're dripping sweat. Like, dude, why are you so nervous? I'm like, it's not. It's hot. It's really hot. So the good thing about it is that thing has been under those lights, and I haven't seen any breakdown on it. But again, it was a prototype, so I guess
Yeah.
we'll have to see. I'm looking forward to this. The things I thought was really cool about this was it's black and white. It's on the seamless. I'm not knocking them for it. I'm wondering what it's going to be like when it comes out. But they had a bunch of other stuff too. Like I think this came with like the miniature train and then also the buildings and stuff like that. So it's going to be cool to see what they did with it. I'm hoping for the best.
Have you found a Dave Chappelle figure to put with him yet?
I want to.
Dun-dun-dun.
Do they have a Dave Chappelle?
Dun-dun-dun.
Mez, if you can hear me, please release Arnie Conan in April on my birthday. I think he's sending you one personally signed.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing. Yeah, I think he's talking about Godzilla, but yeah, that's because it was announced, shown, and then it kind of went off to the wayside. Bobby is a lightning. Yep, there was a lot of interesting information there. After Hasbro has went through the characters, we will get sets. Let's see here. Looking forward to see when it comes out. 3-0 is doing a seamless Godzilla series as well. Oh, competition, right? It's game on. How are they doing this? Is this like a solid figure in a tight suit, or is it a metal frame with soft rubber and empty space? So again, it was a prototype, the one that put in the display case, but it felt like it just felt like there was a skeleton in there, and it was molded, all that seamless body stuff around there. It was really cool because it has texture into it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it just didn't feel smooth like the 89 Batman. You could actually feel the texturing and stuff, and I messed around with it a little bit, but last thing you want to do is break something, right?
Yeah.
And
it won't get you invited back.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not a good thing either, right? Sorry. But it felt cool. Was this an exclusive? Not that I remember. It was up for general. I don't know if any other place still has it. So if anyone is looking, Titanic Creatures has a Killer City set up for about $120. I might build some of my own. I recently got into Monster or Godzilla 2000, but if Mezco nails a decent Godzilla, totally jump ship. Yeah, this one is it was like 6 or 7 inches. It's not very big. It's not like that big, what is it, 40-inch one? I still haven't taken that thing out of the box. So it's like the Power Rangers female bucks. Interesting. Yes, it is. But yeah. That's being risen from the dead. Thanks, Sean, for giving that information. Look for that. All right, here we go. Pre-order.
There was a pre-order today?
You didn't know?
Yeah. Hadn't seen any news on
it. Did you really not, or did you?
No, I knew.
Yeah, then. So pre-order went up. Teased yesterday. Pre-order for this went up. Regular release $116, NRD $29. It's supposed to come out July, September of this year. Over under on that, what do you think?
6 months seems to be right about the window for a lot of this stuff. So yeah, I'm thinking late August, early September.
Yeah. I was looking at the counts for these, and they usually get pushed back 1 to 2 times. So I'm gonna go with a 1 push on this. Good luck getting the guy in that leg behind the head pose in the picture. I am gonna try. Because that's what it's all about, right? Proving people wrong. He was just joking anyway. But seriously, Nightcrawler is a childhood favorite. Yeah, yeah. I'm wondering we're gonna do it. So before we start with this, um, do you have an attachment to this character at all?
I love the X-Men. Love the X-Men. Like the X-Men comic books growing up, that was my thing. I absolutely love the X-Men. So I'm thinking this one.
So you're hyped for this?
To me, I like the classic X-Men look. I wish we had more classic X-Men.
Because some of the stuff, the feedback I've been seeing, like a lot of people thought that this was. I mean, obviously it's going to be a little Mezco-fied, but
I personally get a very classic X-Men look from this. I like it. I like it a lot.
Kind of sad that they didn't give him a rosary or Bible, or even go all out and give him a priest robe. Yeah. I have that in the accessories part of the thing, but let's go to. So yeah, I didn't have any problems getting this today. Do you have any of the previous offerings of this?
I have the Marvel Legends version.
Do you have the X-Force one? Do you have what was the other one? The classic one or the Toy Biz?
The classic one, not the Toy Biz. I have the newer Marvel Legends, but not the X-Force one.
Okay. Because when I was looking this up, I don't like to compare lines, but I was looking at things like price point and then especially accessories. Because like pre-chatter for this was, oh, he should have this, 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 and this. And I was looking, I go, most of the previous offerings didn't even have that stuff, I mean, it's cool to have stuff that you don't have from other offerings, but most of the stuff has been pretty bare bones.
Yeah.
But this went up. Let me skip to here and get your thoughts on. So this is what you got. Pretty much got, 3 portraits, bunch of hands, a swappable, what do you want to call these? Paws?
Mm-hmm.
You got your base stand, bunch of sabers or sabres, tails.
Sabres.
Yeah, you got that right. You got some. Yeah, here we go. So 3 interchangeable tails. I didn't see anything about this being wired. Do you
I'm assuming it's not, because like each one is kind of molded for a certain purpose.
Yeah. Is that something like I saw some people saying that they wish that he would have had that like posable wire.
I'm kind of surprised. They did such a good job with the tentacles for Doc Ock.
Yeah.
That I'm surprised they didn't make the feet bendable and the tail.
Like a toe hinge in the feet, or make them.
If you'd have made the feet out of like you did Doc Ock, you could have just made the foot where it was just bendable.
Uh-huh.
So you could, do whatever you wanted with the toes. Seemed like you'd been able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then with the tail as well. Now, maybe they're concerned because of the tail being so thin that because I mean, there were people that managed to snap Doc Ock's tentacles. So if you could snap that, you play with that tail too much, I'm sure it would do the same thing. So for as long as, for the sake of it holding up, they probably made the right decision.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good comment. Didn't mind that they did this, but I hope that they do a Cyclops update with the fixed neck. And yes, yeah, they've had some pretty good advances with the lighting instead of using that peg kind of thing where you don't have any. Now they have lights on some of these figures where you get full range of motion. Plus, it would be cool to have like updates,
I would definitely like an updated cable.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. Especially like some of the lighting feature too. Yeah. Maybe taller, bigger. Um, I think I mentioned something about this. I hope that this does well because maybe they can do an X-Force version of it.
Yeah.
And then maybe that would give them an excuse to do a new X-Force Wolverine and then maybe go on from there. We call them feet. We don't call them paws, I guess. We'll just call them feet. I like the bright artwork on the stand. Yeah, that is true. That was pretty bright.
This guy's gonna look really good with the brown suit Wolverine. That's what I'll be putting him with. This guy with the brown suit Wolverine will take me all the way back to childhood there.
Yeah. This also eases my mind because, I mean, if they're putting out another character, that means that the wheels are turning at least to maybe do other characters.
Yeah.
I seriously think the reason why we haven't gotten any female DC and Marvel characters because they were still trying to iron out all that stuff with the, with the female Bucks, and I think the consensus seems like everybody likes it.
Man, they got to give us a Mezco Sabretooth. Could you imagine how incredible that could be?
Yeah, I think if they handled it right. I saw somebody say, "Oh, well, they're doing this now. They can do Beast," and I was sitting there thinking, I go, yeah, but how would you do it? Because they don't really have like a big body like that. That would be
Beast would be difficult, I think.
Yeah, from like engineering standpoint, like because they don't have like a bigger body that, like when you think of the bigger bodies, you think like Yeti and the other ones, right? And then maybe Hulk.
He also has to be very articulated because he's Beast. He can't just be big and not flexible. So that's a tough combination.
That, and then how do you handle the fur? Do you do a Yeti slash, Krampus kind of style, or how does that work with the figure? Because the way they would watch. Yeah, because the way they were dealing with the other one is like, let's say you do get like a super articulated or new body that can do all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
The way they've been handling those other ones, it seemed like it was a suit that had punctured in hair, right?
Yeah.
So now you're going to be limiting the range of motion because you have that fur. So do you just sculpt the fur?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot to take in. Mezco Beast would go crazy. Yeah, I think it would. I think, but I think you have to handle it, like,
Yeah.
I'm wondering what people would want. Would you want hair on Beast, like kind of like Yeti and stuff, or would you want it to be sculpted?
Well, kind of like what they're saying there in the comments is that in order to make it better than what you would be getting from Marvel Legends, right? Like you have to go next level.
Yeah.
If you just gave a hard plastic, then you'd be able to get the same thing for $20. I wouldn't see you spending that kind of money on it. Are you paying?
You would go hair?
Coat? Yeah, I think you got to do something to set it apart. Otherwise, it's not worth doing it.
Yeah. I'd like to see it. I can imagine how much of a nightmare it would be to do.
Yeah.
What else did so yeah, some of the feedback from the community with this was obviously everybody is concerned about the articulation with this one. The body, I think everybody's very curious about. I mean, just looking at this, it looks like it has double jointed knees, elbows, and stuff. They did a pretty good job giving hints with that. Some of the stuff is Photoshop. I'm wondering how this tail's gonna go because if you zoom in, I can't go in there, but like there's parts of this that are obviously,
what if it's going into the Spider-Man body?
I think this one's bigger.
Bigger than Spider-Man?
I think so. The arms are bigger. The arms are bigger. I don't know about I think the legs are too. I think this is. I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I just. I think with the feet and everything too. I think if you can do it, I know people were talking about where's that one picture at. I know the first thing, like as soon as I get this figure, the first thing I'm gonna probably do is try to do that pose that everybody's talking about. This one, where is it at? You know which one I'm talking about? The mainline photo that they have where he's this one.
No.
Yeah. So that's the hardest part about this stuff is because you have a figure that's supposed to be dynamic, and you have these other factors like the soft goods and everything else like that, like possibly impeding on the range of motion.
Yeah.
And so when people see something like this, they go, is he really going to be able to do that? So like this would be the first pose I'm going to try to put him in. I honestly think he can do it. What's your over under?
No, I bet you can get him in it. I wouldn't suggest leaving it, but I bet you can get him there.
I think you can. I was gonna take who was it? I was trying to like because I know you just said the body's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And this you can't really tell from some of the pictures. That's why I put this in here, but the Facebook pictures, this is like some cloth. Let me just go here really quick. So we're probably done with this, right? So just hear me out. Because I tried to point this out to somebody. I think we've all like learned that that's the reason why I brought up the thing about the Photoshop with the images, right? I don't know how many times we got to go through and understand that even though people may not agree with it, they're gonna doctor some of these photos up because they want, to give you an idea of the character, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, but the downside of that is people will look at it and say it's photoshopped, and I don't know if this figure can do that because it looks like it's being manipulated, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's not the one. So I thought about taking one of the figures that I have and like Spider-Man or something and doing it,
Yeah.
just to see if it can be done. But here, this picture right here, hopefully it'll let me zoom in. So this is like one I took at San Diego. Obviously, it's a prototype, right? But if you like look at some of the way he has this, is like it's like it's kind of like that material, that turtleneck material that they have, and then on here they have like overlays. And remember how I was talking about the Wolverine, how they use these layered overlays to give it like depth, but then the pieces that they have, you'll be able to see it through here too, like the sectional pieces. They made these breaks here to where if you took this, is it showing up? Okay.
Yeah.
To where if you took this leg, and it's really cool. That's how I was able to do some of that stuff with Wolverine. But when you push this leg up and push it back, there's a break right here. And so you're not causing as much stress or pinching on that material, even though the Wolverine had it and it was thick. Does that make sense or no?
Mm-hmm.
And so they have these interesting like breaks in here. Again, not saying that's gold or that's what it's going to be, but that's the reason why I think that you'll probably be able to do some of these poses.
Those legs look like they could be semi-seamless, huh?
I don't think so.
No, they weren't soft thighs. They look so.
No, again, it was a prototype and it was plastic. It was hard. But maybe that was just a prototype and it was a demo and they were.
That's definitely not the Spider-Man body, like you said. Spider-Man doesn't have legs like that.
I think it'd be very interesting if this was their, besides Batman, right?
Mm-hmm.
If this was their new seamless male body. Are you looking at the same thing? Like, is that why you said it? Because you're looking at these legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how kind of smooth they are.
Mm-hmm.
But just like the females, you can see like breaks and stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're thinking that they possibly used the same design.
Mm-hmm.
Seamless here, plastic here.
That's what it kind of looks like.
That would help with the articulation, right?
Right, because it'll give you some give. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. I think this is going to be more. It'll have a lot more range of motion than people think. I think so. All right. What does the chat say? I don't mind this, but I hope they do a Cyclops. Yeah, we got that one. Ty said, I think the BAMF effect is weak, but other than that, it's perfect. What did you think about the BAMF effect? Because I had a thought about it.
I'm just waiting to see what the guys use it for. It's going to look amazing in photos. People are bashing it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know how to use it, I bet it's going to end up being an amazing effect. I mean, look at some of the shots we're getting just out of that portal effect from Senor Blanco. It's pretty simple, but there's some amazing shots out there with that thing. I don't have a problem with it. I really don't. I didn't have a problem with it.
Did you pick up? Oh, yeah, this is it. The Golden Dragon Gomez. Do you have that one? It has that pink plume.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have that one? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about using. I have a couple, so I was like, oh, I can just kind of like layer them and do that. Mm-hmm. But somebody like mentioned this. I guess let's go to the. Did I put it in here? Oh no, these are the other ones. We're hopping back and forth. So this was 116, right? Mm-hmm. And I know a lot of people had mentioned, not a lot, but a couple of people had mentioned that they didn't like the BAMF effect because it was light up, but I guess it's not huge. I don't like, for me, I would have been okay if they put that, if they reused that pink one and put it in here. But the reason why I say that is because that effect that they had, yeah, it's like this. Maybe if it would have been a little bit more, but it lights up and it's a plastic piece. If this would have been bigger, then honestly, I think they would have been passing off the cost to to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then not only that, but it would probably change the package layout. You would have probably had a bigger box. That would have been more money, and then it would have been bigger box, maybe change the dimension and then make it heavier, or the dimensions, and you would have had to pay extra for shipping. Because I think I bought 2 of these, and it cost me like $35 in shipping. That's not including whatever the handling fee and stuff like that they've been tagging on lately.
Mm-hmm.
So for me personally, I'm good.
Yeah, I have no problem with it at all.
I don't need like a huge like light up thing.
Yeah.
I do think it would have been cool if maybe to go cheap and maybe to kind of fit within the box size, because Atticus Doom had a small box, but they had that very big, what was it? CC, the Cthulhu smoke thing?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe something like that. Like if this would have been that big, but it was a big plume, like a BAMF. Mm-hmm. You could kind of cut costs down, but it would have made it bigger. It would still fit in the box. Maybe that, but I don't want a huge light up thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But that's just like, money.
I mean, just to think the fact that you got any sort of a light up feature for 116 is pretty impressive.
Yeah, because I saw a lot of people saying that 120 was going to be the new price point, and I'm like looking at a lot of people. I'm like, you guys don't know anything yet, man. I was like, just because one offering was that amount of money, it doesn't mean that it's going to be passed on to every single figure, So I mean, 116, not the price that everybody wants to pay, but I'd take that over 120, 125.
Yeah.
Who are the other licensed ones? Like Wolverine, and they have more stuff, but some of those other Marvel figures, they were averaging like 120, 155, but they were advertised as deluxe sets. Dude, I'm fine with saving money. I don't. What is it? Could have done without the light up head pick if they weren't going to include a light up head. Did I miss that? I only burned through this.
I didn't notice a light up head.
Does it have a light up head?
Maybe are they talking about the light up lamp? I don't know. I don't.
I don't think it includes the lamp, right?
No.
I see one standing smoke effect piece with 2 light up features. So it has 2 light up features, not just one. I don't see anything on the portrait. It says default head, smiling head, and yelling head. Unless I'm missing it. So I don't see a light up head. Maybe there's something else. Yes, but people can make something other than a character from the outfit that would be boring like it was. I totally agree with Spade. Because glowing eyes is kind of like a Nightcrawler trait. More than a light up vamp. Oh, so he's saying that it would have been cool if they removed that and then they would have added like a light up head feature, swapping that out. Now I get what they're saying.
Hmm.
I mean, if the bottom of his outfit and the top aren't maybe together, then maybe it might messed up over time over that in a pose. Yeah, I don't ever keep any of my like when I do those dynamic poses and stuff like that. The max that they'll probably stay in there, except for that alien. You remember that because we were doing like a study.
Yeah.
I don't keep that stuff in those poses for more than like a day because you are pulling on the material. You're causing like permanent creases.
Molded butt cheek.
Yeah, even if Nightcrawler could do this pose, I'm not doing it with mine. Oh, come on. I buy Mezco from a shelf presence, not dynamic posing. I treat them almost as like a hot toy. Yeah, yeah. It preserves it. I just it's a personal vendetta, I guess. Just kidding. I expected more of a mushroom cloud. I'm sure people get nice use out of it. Yeah, I think they would. Freaking love this Banff. It's awesome on the Mezco joint. Yeah, I am wondering about the joints. How do you feel about this overall, CC? What's up?
I like it. I'm excited about it. I really like it.
Oh,
Must grab. Definitely a must grab.
yeah. Oh, I did see this too. I don't know if I got through it to the comments. Somebody had a very eagle eye on this one. Also, be a great excuse to magnetize Clamp from early releases. Yeah, that would be cool because you know he's crawling on stuff like Danger Room stuff. Yes. Oh, Star did mention it. Did you notice that? Am I on this or okay? Good. So in the promo pictures, these are the swords that you get right here, right? The sabers.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty much sabers or sabres. And then there's a promotional picture. If you look at it, these are more of like a Mythic Legions kind of sword. Do you see these like medieval swords? Maybe an alternate version. Maybe
Hmm.
because if they did another version of this, what could you really give them? I don't need baby. I made a comment about that today. I don't need baby night crawlers. I saw baby night. I think a trench coat. I seen him in a trench coat. I like the rosary and priest robe and the Bible thing. That's kind of cool. I couldn't think of too much that you could really put with them. And so when you look at some of these other here, right here. That's what I was thinking. I didn't see him coming with a lot of stuff. This is the X Force version. And all he really came with was like bath pieces, of course, but one sword, saber,
You're
couple
right.
of
These
highlights.
swords are a lot different. They're not like the other swords.
Yeah, the ones that are kind of like knight swords.
Yeah.
And then this is the one you said you have, right? Classic. This from the
Yep.
Wendigo.
Yep.
Wendigo wave. Yeah. And then they have the 97 version, but they don't come with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I know somebody will say price point, everything else like that, but you know, you could make the counter argument that yeah, it's soft goods and
See, I like that suit too. Like I said, reminds me of very classic. I like it. Like I said, I'll put him with my brown suit Wolverine, and I'll be happy.
Yeah, it looks cool. I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the possibilities. I'm really interested in seeing the articulation, like the range of motion. So, it's a silver straight sword in one of those images. Yes. Um, I was saying the Photoshop effects are kind of heavy, and it makes it look like he has light up eyes in one of the pictures. Oh, okay. I still think that the idea is cool. If they would have had a head portrait, that did have light up. I chose to pass the future in the future. Absolutely looks good. Can't wait to see the blacked out version.
What if the eyes glow in the dark?
That would be cool.
I mean, we've had features before that glue in the dark, and nobody knew until they turned off the light. You know what I mean? They don't always say anything about it. So maybe there's a chance that those would be kind of like luminescent eyes.
Yeah,
it wouldn't be that hard to do.
Yeah. So since like the macro shots I've been doing,
yeah,
I don't. So here's a little thing. Like somebody asked me the other day, because like some of the lighting that I do, it casts some shadows, right?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody was like, "Oh, are you photoshopping the eyes?" I was like, "No, why?" And they said because like the eyes, they're always really crisp, but they always seem like they have a glow. And I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "Dude," I said, "All I do is I'll take like two little mini lights, like small ones,
Mm-hmm.
and you just take like aluminum foil or paper or whatever, and you just make a cone, and all I'll do is I'll shoot them right at the lights. It's like it's not that hard, but it'll make the eyes pop." Yeah. Or like the light up lights. A lot of times how I get those to like go really bright is the same thing. I'll just take some of the pictures, you can kind of see them because you'll see like on the sides.
Yeah.
Like from the reflection, you'll see I'll shoot lights into them. Like I'll have them turned on, but I'll also shoot them at them too sometimes. But it'll light them up. But like something like that, I'll probably try to do the same thing. I'll just like you said, hopefully the paint is there, but I'll just throw lights on it and maybe it'll glow. Oh, the glow in the dark eyes would be cool. Yeah. So yeah, this is coming out. So CC, you said you're gonna try to put him in this pose first, in the where his leg is wrapping over his other one.
Yeah.
Okay, if I go to San Diego, and they have this there,
yeah.
Because I guarantee you, I'm gonna timestamp this right now. I guarantee you, from this point, probably even right now, I guarantee there's gonna be 3 shows that will say, "Oh, look at this photoshopped photo. This figure's never gonna be able to do this pose." I guarantee.
Yeah.
So if I go to San Diego, and it's a better copy, I'll try to do it. How about that?
Deal.
Even
if
Snap.
It gets fired. Yeah, even
Snap. I guess I shouldn't get off of that one. But yeah, you know the pose I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Really quick, so last part is Toyzfair. Yeah, look at these babies. You don't really want the babies. You don't need baby Nightcrawler. Oh man, I'm sorry. We were at 143. I tried, CC. I'm sorry. Toyzfair is coming. Are you excited?
Nervous.
You will be.
Yeah. Oh, don't even.
No. That's not Star Wars. No.
Don't even do it. Don't even do it. You don't wish that type of stuff even to an.
Yeah. No. I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Star Wars. No. So yeah, Toyzfair
first.
Yeah, Toyzfair. So Toyzfair. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
The Paige said there's a Star Wars reveal. You heard it here first.
No. Yeah, the void. Just kidding. So Toyzfair, it's coming. They said share it with your loved one. So I'll be sitting on the couch with Anne looking at these reveals. There were a couple of quick things in here I want to point it out. just some eye-catching stuff. I don't know if a lot of people did catch this or not, but these are things that I saw. Not everything. You want to give some people some work to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But some quick points on this. Where's the part at? Oh man. Well, anyway, it's a 2-day thing, right? It is 2 days. One thing they're gonna have is I don't know if a lot of people know, but the winners that they do have for these things, like when they do the contest, they're random. So I just thought I'd put that out there again because there's a lot of people that think that these are based on something. Like, oh, I put up a shot and it didn't go, and this other guy got it. It's all random. So that's what makes it cool, right? So here's the big thing one of the big things I saw. So this says reveals starting at 12. Only putting this out there because of the 112-day thing. I think everybody should probably be on their toes, right? Wouldn't you agree? So the wording on this, it says back to back reveals rolling out throughout the day. Very confusing. Would you say, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe I'm reading into it too far, but like back to back, that sounds kind of like, because these are just reveals, right? And they say they start at 12 and their next contest is at 4. So I'm thinking it's going to kind of hold like the same thing. It's going to be 12 to 4. So just kind of make sure that you're ready for that. Like if you're into reveals, I would be ready just in case, because obviously this is Toyzfair. Last year and the year before that, they had a reveal, but then also they put up, a buy it now. So in that time frame, I would say be ready. Would you agree? Is that what you get out of it or no?
I would.
Yeah. I saw this. I don't think a lot of people may not know this, but Rumble mugs, those are just the masks, They're not like toys or anything like that. Oh, there it is right there. 2 days of jaw-dropping reveals. And it says, get ready.
Have they said anything about multiple exclusives yet? I always dread hearing that line.
Gosh.
Multiple exclusives.
Yeah, when I looked at it. So here's the thing, like they went to MegaCon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, multitasking. It put it out of order. They went to MegaCon. Obviously, they're going to be taking all that stuff. They only brought one offering. This is online. So I don't know if it could be multiple. That's what I'm saying. People should be ready. Because this says, get ready to swoon over exclusives.
Plural. No! Make it stop. Make it stop.
Can you see that though at the bottom? It won't let me zoom in more, but down here, get ready to swoon over exclusives. So that on top of this, they're doing these reveals, back-to-back reveals, rolling out throughout the day. So my advice from reading this, I would say that, obviously this stuff is going to be kind of put out through their social medias and stuff like that. But for me, prep wise, I would be ready at 10, but I'm a nerd. But around 11, I would start kind of like gathering around the virtual wine cooler, the virtual water cooler, and watching. Because I think once 12 hits 12 to 4, it's just going to be a bombardment of, reveals, exclusives. Maybe one day, one the other day. I think that would be cool, like fair,
Yeah.
You don't want to bog down the site 2 days and tap people out and just like, hey man, I'm trying to take my girl out to go get something to eat. But yeah, exclusives, plural. Day 2. This is something else. So it says more reveals dropping throughout the day. Expect the unexpected. I highlighted that because I thought that was important. They do have a Batman contest, a horror contest.
A what contest?
a horror contest. A horror contest. Yeah, so you got that. And then, oh, I highlighted this because I'm sure you would appreciate it. And then also for other people too. I'm sure it applies to both of them, but it says, and I hope they don't lock themselves into this, because it's good to inform, but then it also locks you into this kind of thing. But it says prizes will be awarded 6 to 10 weeks of the winner being verified.
Hmm.
I won't get your thoughts.
Yeah.
And then lastly, not to beat this into the ground, a weekend full of surprises, fun, and maybe a little mischief.
Interesting.
Drop down one. Any guesses on what lovable or terrifying reveals might be waiting for you? Drop your thoughts in the Instagram.
Well, he said rollout, so that clearly means they're announcing Transformers.
Wow, it's a little bit of a reach.
No Transformers.
Dude, you would not want. Oh God, no. There's certain things I don't want Star Wars, to be honest with you. I don't want Transformers. I don't want. It'd just be too much, But so yeah. Oh, am I counting up? Hopefully, was it Going Dark Eyes? Hopefully, Aaron said, hopefully with new female bodies, a Storm Rogue figure would be coming soon. I think it would be a perfect time to announce that. Mezco X-Men line would be cool. It's a sausage fest right now. Yeah, I would agree.
Who do you think they do first? Rogue, Jean Grey, or Storm?
I would like to see Storm first. I would. I think you could do 2 versions of her, Mohawk version. I think you could do the classic version, and then you have some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
You got some of the lightning effects from other figures that you could throw in there. Reuse.
Hey, what if they did a really classic Beast before he was, you know what I mean? The old human, more human form of Beast,
like Kelsey Grammer.
No, I'm talking about the comic. the comic Beast before he, became blue.
Yeah. Roll out. Tank, maybe? No. Please, no.
A tank.
Yeah. No. So a classic one, like, oh, you mean like the classic yellow and black X-Men look.
Mm-hmm.
Man, but you would have to like do the rest of them though, right? Because wouldn't it be out of place? Do you think? Or is that
I'd be all in for a first appearance X-Men. I mean, man, then you could do Jean Grey in that old classic costume. Give us another Cyclops in that old classic costume.
Oh, you're saying to avoid the stuff we talked about before?
Yeah, then you don't have to worry about the blue. You don't have to worry about the hair. And I don't think we've ever gotten one. Have they ever done that version of Beast?
Mezco? No.
Hasbro. Has Hasbro ever done?
I thought they did. I thought they did. Well, I know they've done Jean Grey, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about Beast before he became Beast.
Yeah, let me look.
I don't think anybody's ever done the
Legends. Marvel Legends Classic Beast. I see Age of Apocalypse. I thought that didn't they do like a pack or something like that?
Oh, there was like a 5-pack where it was like all of them together.
Yeah. Because it was like people complained about the only reason I remember because people complained about the articulation and stuff.
Yes.
So didn't they do that pack? It was like a X-Men
I'd be down for Mezco to do that version. I'd be down.
Oh yeah, I would too. Like especially because of like the soft goods.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a little more in their wheelhouse.
I'm looking. There's a figure 3-pack. They've done like some of the other classic stuff. But anyway, I don't want to kill too much time. There it is. The Marvel Legends box set.
Yeah.
It had like Archangel. Is that Archangel? It had Beast. Yeah. Yeah, there is Cyclops, Ice Man, and yeah, yeah, it was a 5-pack.
I'd be down for that. Not the
Oh,
5-pack. I don't need a Mezco 5-pack, but I'd be down if they did a that version of Beast.
yeah. I remember back when Mez said he wanted to do a Storm first appearance, and you got like a good foundation because you could use part of the stuff from Misty Knight. I mean, not Misty Knight, Tangerine.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at stuff today. I was like, man, I really wish they would have did Misty Knight. You know,
Mm-hmm.
if it was seamless with fabric stuck to the body. Yeah, I think that's the best one. Really. Snowman version of Iceman would be nice. Would be awesome. Yeah, I agree with you. Hasbro and Toy Biz did 5-packs. Thank you, Chu. Hear me out. Mezco 5-pack in a tin. Original 5 X-Men. Kind of like Fantastic Four. Would you do that one, Cece?
I'd have a hard time saying no. I'd cry about it, but I'd have a hard time saying no.
Yeah, I don't see them being able to split up that team and,
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, people are going to buy Iceman.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to force them to commit.
Would you want a Mezco Xavier, or are you satisfied with just using the Legends version?
I don't really use the Legend version that much, but I think it'd be cool to have a Mezco one. Like, would you do wheels? Or
Yeah.
would you do that? Or would you do the hover chair?
Or do you do Savage Lands?
Yeah.
Oh, look there. You can do 3 versions. You do the hover chair, and you do your PX, and you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested in seeing where they're going with this. Like Toyzfairs are usually a good setup for the year, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Toyzfair and San Diego. Like, because that stuff kind of carries you into the next year.
Right around the corner.
Yeah, so I think we'll get to see a lot of stuff. I'm excited to see what they do. They had last year was pretty good. The stuff they revealed, but not to drag it out. I from this what happened what happened with 112 day. Maybe they kind of looked at some of the feedback and say, oh, and they'll adjust some things. But just this 112 day and just kind of what they've done in the past, I would be ready. You know,
Mm-hmm.
what's the worst thing that could happen? You're there, you bought it, and you secured it. That's the worst thing that can happen. Or the best, I'm sorry. The worst would be you didn't get it.
Yeah.
Exclusives. Their advertising, not mine. Human Torch effects. Mezco has me excited to see them in the same thing with Iceman. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, I burned it out. Anything else?
No, sir.
Sorry. I did keep us at 2.
Collector. Exciting time.
Yeah. Are you I know we always do this, but is there anything unexpected or anything you think you want to see or think we will see at Toyzfair?
Still thinking Hawkeye. I still would like to see that. I still want to see some more of the classic villains. Penguin, Riddler would be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Golden Age or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I really like where they're going with the classic comic characters. I hope they maintain that course. Love it, absolutely love it.
I guess I should have got everybody else's kind of thing, but let's see. Just catching up on chat. I think that was the last one. Yeah. All right. That's all I got. No. Haircut. I said I'm not gonna get a haircut or shave until I get a project.
Oh boy.
I know, right? Well, we're only 3 months in.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just do it for fun, right?
There you go.
Yeah. Lucky I just put a hairnet on it. It hides it all, right?
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Fingers crossed for a Mezco Scorpion to go with Spider-Man villains. That would be cool. That, oh, uh, man.
There's so many good characters they could do still. I mean, Craven, I think would be great for Mezco.
Vulture.
Vulture would be, yeah, any of the Sinister Six stuff.
Oh, yeah. Vulture, Craven.
Wrecking Crew. Could you imagine they did the Wrecking Crew? That'd be awesome.
I wonder if like people would be interested in that, but I always mess up the original Sinister Six because it was I know Vulture was in it, right?
Yeah.
Doc Ock was Sandman.
I believe so.
I can't remember. Where's Kaiju?
I wonder if they could do Sandman and do kind of like the effects like they did with Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, and then just kind of put. They've done, man, dude. I don't like to point out a lot of that stuff all the time because it just sounds like. But man, they've just done some really good stuff over the last like year or two. You know, like in terms of like innovative stuff. It's the man that Doc Savage, that Wolverine. I haven't been able to put down. Like I said, until I mess with Doc Savage, but that Wolverine, the material that they used for it. I haven't had any cracks, tears, or anything.
They keep getting better and better.
Yeah, give me just a second. Hold a second. Where is that? All right. The original members of the Sinister Six are Doc Ock, we got that. Craven the Hunter, Mysterio,
that'd be
Vulture. Nice. Yeah. Mysterio, Vulture, Sandman, Electro.
Yeah. Classic Electro would be great too.
Oh yeah. They could, man. You could like, oh god, I really hope they do that. And can you imagine? Can you imagine having all of those guys?
Yeah.
Oh god, that would be so awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, they absolutely nailed Goblin and Doc.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry. MDX Nightcrawler, Black and Gray. That would be cool. Kind of like the Shadow.
Yeah.
The Street and Smith thing. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna get CC out of here. All right, what we learn? Toyzfair, be ready.
Yep.
Collabs with.
Remember to bring your sweetheart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, have her sitting there. She can be on the phone and try to help you, and that's a way she can prove her love to you.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah. So Toyzfair, be ready. Mythic Legions, collabs are cool. What else did we learn tonight? Henry Cavill is pretty much in every movie now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got his hands in everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it.
Great show.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Thank you, man.
Always blessed.
Well wishes to our co-host. Hopefully he's doing better at his new show that he's on that he got traded right before the showtime. What night is he going on?
Yeah. You know what? I need you to get me like a your preferred watch list with like some days and times these folks are on, so I can broaden my horizons a little bit. I feel like I miss on a lot of these shows, but you know, I don't like wasting time. But you have to hit me with your recommendations on some good shows to catch up.
Oh man, that's hard, bro. I have to power through some of them. You know.
I don't want to power. If you got to power through it, I'm not interested.
Man, it's hard. Like sometimes, like I do. Yeah, I'm trying to think of one that I watch really consistently.
Don't offend anybody.
No, it's not that. It's like a lot of it is time. A lot of it is like I don't. I'm not a fan of like watching just people trash figures for 2 hours. It doesn't make sense to me. You
Yeah,
know.
got to be positive.
It doesn't. Yeah. Not even like it doesn't have to be where everybody's saying good stuff about the figures or anything like that. It's just more kind of like this. I'd rather have like a productive conversation, like talk about, you know, constructively instead of destructively. I don't,
Mhm.
especially figures that aren't even out yet, or I can't. I don't know how to say. I'm trying to say it. And I can't listen to a bunch of guys talk about figures they don't have any intention on buying,
Yeah.
only to like watch the show 2 or 3 months later and they go, "Hey, look at what I picked up." I'm like, "That's the same figure you say you didn't like."
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is that? It's
Yeah.
like, was that just content or was that I don't get it?
Yeah.
And then it's not just that because everybody makes mistakes, but then it's just consistent. You
Yeah.
know, this sucks. This sucks. They should do this. I got the figure. I'm like, I swear, why? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
But there's some good shows out there that like they have like, God, who was it? I'll look through my watch history because there's some good ones out there. And of course, shows all appeal to everybody. Maybe people like dissecting and just totally breaking down figures and critiquing them to the point. I just don't get it. It's not for me. I'd rather learn stuff.
Yeah.
Like the episodes like Val and stuff like that. Like somebody messed me, oh, why are you watching it? I was like, because it's informative, I can separate the two.
Yeah.
If somebody's giving me a better insight into what I'm not going to be able to get from Mezco or having a different perspective or like the numbers and stuff. We do that here, right?
Yeah.
But I don't have an official title and we don't work in that industry. So I could see where people look at us and go, these guys are just, a bunch of research nerds. But if you have somebody that's an owner of a company like Mez or him and he's telling you, you know,
Yeah.
I like that kind of content. So yeah, I'll look through there, man. Positive. Yeah. Doesn't even have to be positive. Just good criticism. We do that.
Yeah.
We do it. Like we talked about that. We didn't sit there and say, "Oh, this is the best figure ever. It's gonna be able to do all these poses." No, we like talked about the Photoshop stuff and you know uh, the material on the suit. Is it the figure gonna be able to pose and stuff? Price point wise. With we I think it's pretty neutral.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'll get the list, man. I know you recommended Wonder Man, right?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I will say it's a bit of a slow burn, so you got to stick with it, and don't go into it thinking it's a superhero show like all the other superhero shows. It's different, which
Yeah.
seems to be kind of the trend with the Marvel series that they do. Those all seem to be different than the movies. You almost get a little bit more of the insight of the character. There's more character building, I guess is what you would call it. But I thought it was good. I really like. Is it Ben Kingsley that does?
Yeah.
I like him. I like him.
Yeah. Have you seen him in anything else?
Yeah. There's been a few other roles, but I don't know. I just like him in the Mandarin character. It's just it's entertaining. Entertaining.
Yeah. I'm only 4 in, but I like how I mean, it's not ruining anything, but I like how they chose an aspect that I don't really think that they've done before.
Yeah.
Like the actors. That's not storyline. It's usually what rise from fallen.
Yeah.
The hero, the person with magic. All these like famous storylines. This is something like that's a little bit more grounded,
Yeah.
almost like Daredevil.
Yeah.
It's like it felt really human to me, and
Yeah.
and I like the fact that they were telling this story and implementing, like we talked about with like the Val thing. It's like I like to learn stuff about it. He was
Yeah.
going through his thing and how he gets through roles, and you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
and then you peel back the layers of how you know how his how he grew up affected him, and
Yeah.
and then I felt more connection with those two characters, even the side characters, than I have in a long time with any, one of these bigger Marvel franchise movies that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
I felt bad for that guy. I was like, man, he just keeps getting crapped on, and I understand how he feels, and you want to see him win. And man, Ben Kingsley, I was mentor.
Yeah.
You know how you have like the older guys like Odin and stuff like that, and he's supposed to be. I really felt like Ben Kingsley was like a mentor.
Yeah, they do a great job. Great job character development with him. Great job.
Yeah. Oh, and then the last episode I saw, I thought it was cool. Like it shows you the talent of the show, taking a very obscure character and making him interesting. They pretty much gave that guy a whole episode, pretty much. And I mean, the actor that played that character, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
And it was just a really good, it was meta, and then also, kind of like without ruining it, it was like wow.
Yeah. No, yeah, which I agree.
Yeah. Very good show, man.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, Doorman. I love Doorman.
Yeah.
and nobody really knows about that character,
Yeah.
Like, and then that opens up so many other possibilities, connections with other characters. I was like, man, this is very well thought out.
Yeah.
Anyway, was it? Oh, back to back is referring to the last reveal where they showed the Cardboard Black Knight and the Crab Louie. Is that a warning? See? That's what I was saying, man. Be prepared. You never know. At least that way, Anyway, let's end it. Take it out.
Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pet spayed or neutered.
Yes. Oh, of course. Thank you, everybody that watched. Appreciate you guys. Whether you watch the replay, if you watch live, thank you so much. Next week, we'll start tap-ins again. I was going to do this one, but got kind of wrapped up. So, yeah. Appreciate everybody. And then also, get well to our co-star.
I hope he feels better.
Yeah. They'll get it. They'll get it later, right? Yeah. So, feel better, man. Thank you for checking in with us and being in the room.
Yeah.
Oh, and then thank you again, everybody, for watching. Appreciate you guys. And remember, they're just toys. Have fun.